Hi, everyone. I'm Yvette McQueen, MD, emergency physician and travel doc. I help overworked and stressed professionals to travel well. With my tips, you can travel efficiently, healthy, and safely to enjoy those vacations and new experiences and adventures. You can follow me at all social media under Yvette McQueen, MD. That's YVETTEMCQUEEN, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Google Plus, and YouTube. So today I'm going to talk about something interesting that's been going on in the news. Last week there was a report about a couple in Mexico. They had went there for a baby moon, and she was prior to 7 months gestation, pregnancy, because you usually can't fly once you reach 7 months. So the doctor gave her okay to fly, and they went to Mexico for vacation prior to the baby. But unfortunately, the baby was delivered early. She was in a Mexican hospital, and that hospital required one, payment up front, and two, because the child was in intensive care, that's some one-on-one care, some really critical care, and that usually is a little bit more expensive. Unfortunately, with most foreign hospitals, you do have to pay upfront. They do not accept American insurance. So the family actually had to get together with funds from family back here in the U.S. To one, funds to continue care for the child, and to collect funds to have the child transported back home to Indiana. So this is what you should know about travel insurance and medical travel insurance. I tell my travelers all the time, please, if you are leaving the United States, you must add the component to your travel insurance. So when you get travel insurance, it usually covers the flight delay. It'll cover loss of baggage, other things if you need to cancel the trip. But you need to add the actual medical component. And they'll say, do you want to add medical? And the medical will mean medical care at a facility, medical evacuation, and or in case of death while you're traveling to return the remains. So foreign hospitals, as I say, most foreign hospitals do not accept U.S. medical insurance. It just doesn't. And they require you, if you go to an ER, I had this happen with one of my family members. We were on a trip in one of the islands, and she was in an accident. We had to go to the ER. Now the ER will see her, but prior to treatment, they said, well, this is going to be the cost and what credit card do you want to use? Yeah, it happened. And she was, of course, a teenager, so we had to come up with a credit card. I used 2 or 3 at that time. I wasn't a doctor. So I did use 2 or 3 credit cards to pay the bill. Now, some of it was reimbursable by the medical insurance once we returned to the United States, but we had to pay up front. And luckily, or thank God, she did not have to be admitted to the hospital. So we just paid the ER bill. But if you have to be admitted to the hospital, they can say, this is the estimated cost of your 4-day stay. Please pay, some of them say, a 50% deposit or 80% deposit, or all up front. Because they are not guaranteed payment from American medical American or U.S. Insurance companies. So that's why they want their money up front. It also happened with another family member that was in Greece, and she had an accident, and she actually needed a procedure done, and they called, and I had to actually fax the credit card information to pay the payment, and they proceeded to do what they needed to do and discharge her. So please, it takes a few extra dollars if you're traveling internationally to pay for medical care. And that also includes medical evacuation. So medical evacuation will include if you are critically ill in a foreign hospital, They will provide transport, mostly by plane, sometimes by helicopter if it's closer, but mostly by plane to the nearest country that has similar care to yours, or back to the United States, a destination a hospital for acceptance. There's different type of medical insurance you can add. There's a student, if students are abroad. There's a student one for mission workers, one for just business travelers. They know going in and out of the country, so you can tailor it that way. Or it could just be for that certain vacation. You've worked hard, you saved all year long. You're having that one ultimate vacation, and just by happen chance, if you eat the wrong thing, have some diarrhea, need some fluid replacement, you want to be able to get that care efficiently and not worry about the cost or where the money is going to come from, because the medical insurance does cover it, and also cover for you to return to the United States. And unfortunately, if there is once again a death while you're out of the United States, medical evacuation travel insurance will also cover the return of the remains. You can also file with the U.S. State Department when you're traveling to other countries, and the embassies and consulates and that site, it can be very helpful with medical evacuation. You can actually call them up and say, where's the closest hospital that take care of U.S. citizen or English-speaking doctors that you need medical care if you're there. So that's always something considering if you having this grand vacation. Not only get your travel insurance to cover for the flight and the baggage, but also get the medical care evacuation insurance for an extra few dollars to give you a little peace of mind that you'll be taken care of and not held medical hostage, that you're not calling family members back at home to wire you money or send credit cards to actually take care so you're well enough so that you can travel back to the United States. So remember, there's several companies out there, and you can research it or go through your travel agent or with the where you're getting your ticket. That like if you have American or Delta, they have their vacation packages. It can be added and included to that. So I hope this tip is helpful, and hopefully everyone has returned safely from according to those news reports, and I hope that that baby is progressing and doing well. So this is Yvette McQueen, MD, Emergency Medicine and Travel Doc. That's YVETTEMCQUEEN, MD. Hope you travel well. Ciao.